Hello my lovelies, how are we on this very warm day here in lovely Wales? Let me just get you up on my screen. Wow, that was quick. Ta-da! So we are going to play with, I know I did a video last week doing the One Sheet Wonder with this one. Did I? I actually don't remember what I did. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, so what we'll do is I'm going to have a little go at using the dies more today, and I've chosen a couple of pieces of background paper from is it Bloom Where You Planted Papers. Hi Karen. Oh, I hope that doesn't do that too often. We froze then for a sec, but there we go. We're all right. We're all right. Right. So we're going to have a go with these. So I'm going to move these out of the way for now because I won't need those until we need to create the cards. So I'm going to get my piece of scrap paper. And we're going to do a little bit of stamping and a little bit of cutting out. So we'll start with this. And I think I'm going to go soft succulent for the leaves. Hi Margaret. Right, just stamp it up nicely. I haven't used it very much yet, so it's still quite new, so I'm trying to make sure I ink it properly. I know, isn't it warm, Margaret? I'm sitting here and I can feel I'm already sweating. I've normally got the fan, but hubby wasn't very well, so I've let him have the fan. I think it's time to invest in another one, so if we're in different rooms we can at least both be a bit cooler. Oh, what am I doing? I need two of them, don't I? Goodness me. I may not use both of them, but I just like to have... I would have had these cut out, but I've been at my mum's for a barbecue and we got back at about 5 to 8, which was not the plan. I planned to have all this cut out ready. So next time I must be more organised. Are you all keeping well? Let's have a look what we've got. I think we've just about got everything that's on here. So I'm not going to cut everything out because a lot of it, obviously as you can tell by the name, Season's Blessings, that some of it is Christmassy or like autumny. But I do want to have a few, just any season really. Okay, so this flower is my favourite, as I said last week. So I'm going to do a few of these. So I might do one card with just these on it because I just think they're stunning. And with the stem that goes with them as well, they are lovely. So I think we'll go with this. I don't want to use the poinsettias, I think that's what they are today because it's a bit too Christmassy. So I'm going to go with this one. So I'm going to put these away before I stick my fingers in it or something silly like that. And I think we'll go for, let's have a look what it looks like in Gorgeous Grape. So oh, I like it. I wonder if I stamp it off. Oh, nice paler colour, so we'll just have a few of these. Okay, and then we're going to stick with the same colour but do the smaller. Or actually I could change to Highland Heather for this one. Now I keep forgetting to close my inks today, which could end up in a disaster. So we want the little block for some little. flowers. They are just a little, you know, shade different to the, so it gives it a bit more depth, and so it doesn't all look the same. Right, put that back in there. And then I need some of these, but I might need another. I might be able to squeeze them in. So these I'm going to do in Evening Evergreen. Only because I can. So a couple of stems there. And then I'll do a couple over here. Like so. Oh, didn't wipe that properly. Try again. Okay, so we need some centres for the flowers. So I will grab crushed curry. For that. There we go. Right, so pop that away. Finish with that for a minute. So I'm just going to cut these out and then I'll just chat to you while we do that. Okay. And I've cut something out with the new cork. I've cut, yeah, I'll show you in a minute. But I've used the new cork for the first time today. Now, there's no point trying to do fine detail with it because it doesn't, you know. No, sorry, Louise. I was supposed to be back in time to get it all set up. I'm sorry. I will get it sorted. I should have time tomorrow to sit down and do all of the stuff I need to catch up on. Sorry about that, lovely. I will sort it out. Hi, Joanna. Yeah, I literally got in at 5 to 8 and then had to sort the kids out before I could come up and get myself ready. And in my organised self, instead of getting organised earlier, I went on Zoom. Bit naughty, I know. But you've got to have some pleasures in your life. Right, where's this? There we are. Right, so I'm just going to use my little blue Heffy Doodle tape to hold my dies in place. So that one goes, does it go there? Yes it does. Bit of tape. Then I got the big leaves, and these have been cutting out so nicely. Oh, do you know what? My eyes are just not. I don't think I've even got the right glasses on right now. There we go. Right, that's in the right place. And then we have a little stalk. Yeah, if I do this again, I will definitely get it all cut out because this is going to take me a few minutes. And that's no fun if you're watching because you can't see anything. Right. Let's get all that out of there. So that's the first wound. So drop them out of... Why has it done that? Or did I just not notice that it does it in 2 bits before? I don't know. I'm sure I cut that out last week. I didn't even notice it comes out in 2 bits. How sad is that? Oh, goodness. Hi, Ruth. Right. Let's just make... I'm going to put them all in a pot so I know where they are. And I'm just going to tape these back down to do another one. Is that right? No. Is that right? Yes. So pop that on there. Okay, next one. That's not right. Must be there. Like so. How's the Zoom been going, Ruth? Hi, Karen. Welcome. Hang on, I've already said hello to Karen, haven't I? Oh well. You got a second hello. Are you still on Zoom, Ruth? Because I was thinking of coming on after, if you're still there. But obviously you've been on it for a while already. Okay, so I think that's right. Right. Through the machine. I think this card is a lot more preparation. Once it comes to assembly, it's pretty easy. The only thing I haven't done is chosen sentiments, so but there's some nice ones on this set, so it won't be hard. What else we got? Some stem. And I like that the leaves have got some, you know, you can have them with or without the stem if you want to. Oh, hello moth. See you later. Go away. Oh, there we go. Then I'll be popping on after. Because I've been barbecuing all afternoon. Right, so I don't need that one anymore. We've finished with that one. See, this is why I like the little flower punch, because I could just punch my flowers out. Numerous at a time. That's not going to work, is it? Because I need to cut that flower out. Okay. This one. Hang on a minute. It hasn't... Did I just put that on there and then I've just taken it back off? Oh, dear me. Honest to goodness. Right, so this one... I did a bit of a boo-boo with this particular one die. I was doing this and I was cutting out multiple flowers last week when I was practicing during the day off camera. And it had slipped underneath this paper, and then I'd put another die in and they overlapped and it's warped my die, but it still works. It's just a little bit wobbly. That's all. Trying to speed through, but you've got to got to wind the handle really fast. Okay. Right, so that's that one. Okay, so this one. See, when I did it last week, I cut out certain bits and then stamped some in the background, so it wasn't all cutouts, but I thought I'd try this way this time, but it is slightly time consuming. Right, that's the last one of that one anyway. And that's the last one of that one. Right, smooth those out of the way. And then I've only got 2 purple flowers left. And then we can actually create something. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's killed a flower. And the stem is not great, but it's alright, we can tuck it in somewhere, it's fine. I don't know why that moved. Oh well. Anyway, I think we'll just go with what we've got now. And if I need another one, we can cut out another one after. It's not a problem. But that has just bent my stem. Oh dear, it's my favourite die. Right, another little flower. There we go. Right, let's pop those out of the way. Like so. So then basically I'm going to do a Magenta Madness background and a white, because I've got brick. One is brick and one is like slaty stone. I love her. Slaty stone. Right. Need to just chop these down. I'm going to do them both at the same time. So I'm going to cut it down because I want it to be 14 this way. Put them out the way. And then 10 this way. Because my card base is 14.5 by 10.5. So I want this to be slightly smaller so that I get a nice border around it. So, oh, I haven't even scored it. Well, dear me. Right, 10.5. Oh, move the cutter out the way. Score and fold. Have I scored the white one? No. Oh, dear me. Right, 10.5. There we go. Right. Bone folder so I can get them to stay flat. So we're going to go with the pink one first. And that's, I bet you any money, this is longer than 14.5. Trim that off. Sometimes I cut two card bases at the same time, and because I always trim the end off one, I always seem to end up with one card that needs it trimming down to 14.5 that I like. So it's all good, it's all good. Right, so what I've done is, this is using the cork. Now I don't know if you can see, but you can see like the actual 2 seconds, 2 shakes of a whatever's tail. I can't remember what did they say. Don't know. Yeah, on the basket, on the die, it's got lots of holes in it, but I think that the texture and the material, that the cork obviously is made of cork, but it hasn't cut all the way through. I think if I maybe add another layer of cardstock, it might cut all the way through, but I quite like it. You can't see it quite so well, but I can see there's lots of texture to it. So that is going to go on there, and then I'm going to have a basket of flowers. Now I don't know whether to have 2 baskets sort of next to each other like that, and then we will put a few little fleurs in the basket. Shall I zoom you in a little bit? There we go. So, and then I'm going to pop some of these. So I'm going to also tuck like behind each other, like so. And then it looks like there would be one here. And then maybe another big one here. And then just because, you know, I can, I might put one just there. So I quite like that. And then in the smaller basket, should we do that or should we take that away and I can put a little sentiment there? So maybe if we make these a bit taller. So they're coming out of the basket a bit. They could go like that. Yeah, it's nice. I love, and I like the feel of the cork as well. I was sat there before rubbing it because I liked it. So I think we'll go with that. And then we'll have a little sentiment down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop the top on some Dimensionales. I haven't cut these. Oh, my scissors are not here. Okay, the rogue scissors are going to have to come in because I haven't. I had to trim my hair yesterday morning with them. Well, yesterday morning. And I've left them downstairs. Now, I've only got ginormous scissors, so it's probably a good job I do not need to do any fussy cutting as such. If I'm, you know. So, we're just going to cut these down a little bit. And these are great. These edge ones, you can do them as doubles. So, you've got them a little bit longer. And you can use the corners. And, you know, it's great for using up your scrap pieces. Oh, sticking it on the wrong side. What is wrong with me? Okay, Wendy, losing your marbles. Okay, right, a couple more. Although I'm going to move them down a little bit. Yeah, see, look, we're going to look through that one. Because, obviously, I want the branches to go into the top slightly. So I will put a little tiny one, which is over here, just on the edge of the basket. Just to hold it in place. So let's take all these off. And I'm throwing them everywhere because I'll just clean them up after. So let me just move those out of the way a second. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't glued this down. Oh, might have to get a new glue. No? Alright then. Felt very empty. Oh, these papers. Honestly. Got so many to play with. And don't forget, 15% off DSP. I think there's 9 different ones that all have the 15% off them. Just for this month. So get them while you can. Right, so I'm going to put it so it's like right at the very bottom. And then we're going to put the leaves. I'm going to glue them, but not everywhere, so they can be raised off the page a little bit, but without being too flat. So like that. Get that bit of glue off. Okay, that's gone flat, but I'm going to put the flowers on with Dimensionals to pop it up a little bit. When I opened the glue, it kind of like splattered. It's never done that before. ever, ever. There we go. And I don't mind if it goes off the, you know, off the card slightly. I quite like it when it goes a bit rogue. Okay, so I'm going to grab this one and I'm just going to pop just one dimensional on it. It doesn't have to be lots. They're not massive flowers. And then this one. Like so. And then, oh, what would you jump from there for? They're not anything to do with it. So the little one. Here. And another little one. Just wondering if I could put a little one up there. And then a little one down here. Have I cut that one? Oh, that one is. So pop that on there. And then the big one here. Like so. I don't know if it needs another. Where's me pick tool a second, because that seems to have stuck down. Don't know whether it needs another leaf or something there. We'll sort that out in a minute anyway. Okay. So right, so we need a sentiment. So I need a piece of scrap, cardstock. Right, what are we going to say? Let's have a look what we got. Wishing you well. So it's like you're giving some. No, that says so thankful. Wishing you well. It's like you're wishing them. If somebody was poorly, you could send it to them, I suppose. You're going to do it in gorgeous grip. I wonder. No. Okay, so where are we? Where we got something to cut this out. Tasteful labels, maybe? It's not quite wide enough. Well, I think... Oh, see, that one's too big. What about this one? Wishing you well. I think that'll work. 2 seconds while I just cut this out. I am so glad it's summer holidays. Is anybody else glad? Kids are off now, although I don't know if everybody's finished already. But there we go. Pop that back in its box. And then grab does it need a bit of something? Does it need a little bit of something? Can't decide if I need more leaves there, but I think it looks okay. It's alright. polished pink. Just running it through and not pressing down. I'm just letting the ink grab onto the card as I roll it over it. Just trying to decide if I really want to put a bit of some sort of ribbon behind it or something. No, it doesn't need bling. It just needs sticking on, if I'm honest. Right, where's my dimensionals gone? Okay. We'll do the other cards, and if I'm still not happy with this one, we'll just add a few more leaves in. I think maybe I should have cut some of the other leaves out. Okay, so I could use the leaves because the other one is going to be having a different stem, so you're not going to see So I'm going to put this on. I just feel it's a bit bare down below, but I wanted the flowers to come up quite high up on the card. But whether I made that a bit too much, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I like that. So that is going to go in there, but sort of look like it's coming over the front of the basket, like that. Yeah. Okay, so there you go, making like a bunch of flowers. Okay, the second card, just tidy up a bit. So this is the other shape that comes in the seasonal, what do they call this? Seasonal basket dies. So this is the other shape, and then you can stamp this one and then you can cut it out, but I decided to cut it out with cork because I quite like it. So we're going to mount this on a white card. So right, it opens that way. So I'm going to glue this on here. Quite like that. I quite like that as a background, actually, for a basket of flowers. Oh, I've done it with this one as well. Look, I've used the other half of this one for something. So I'm just gonna. I know it's gonna be right, but I need to just trim off the bottom because it's obviously 15 point something long. So there we go, I've made it to 14.5 instead. Okay, so I've got two baskets that I could put on this one, but I really like that one. Or, yeah, really like that one. So my sentiment's going to go up the top of this one, but these, I am just going to line them up. But obviously that one's going to be bit dodgy, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the ends of these and stick these on. There we go. Right. Oh, should have collected all the dimensional back-ends because now they're irritating me that they're everywhere. Okay. So yeah, the only problem with just having these ones is that you only have like 3, and then you could have the fourth one just in the basket. Nope, that does not work for me. Okay, so maybe okay, so problem solving, that's not going to work for me. I think it needs, so I'm just going to stamp this on a piece of scrap if I can find one. There's a piece of scrap. In Evening Evergreen this time, because I really like that with the polished pink. Hi Abby. Oh, I haven't got enough followers yet to get onto YouTube to do them. But once I've got enough subscribers, I will do it on there. But yeah, but welcome. Right, let's get this cut out. Okay, lining it up. Piece of Heavy Doodle tape. Right, there we go. Let's have a bit of a play with these. So I'm still going to stick with this basket because I'm not sure if the cork one shows up enough. I'm wondering whether to... No, that's not gonna... No, but I really like the texture of the cork one. Like that. So then we can place the stalks in, and the pink ones you can have coming out of wherever you want them to. So that one I think I will trim off that so that it can be looking like it's coming from there, like that. Oh, if he'll stay in the place I put him. And then that will go there, that there, that there. And then this one, you see, we could hide behind there. Like that. Ooh, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. So we're going to go with that. So I'm going to do the same again, but this time I am going to use my dimensionals, and I'm putting it either end because these seem to be in the middle. Sorry, I don't think you can see me. In the middle. Oh, we loved the barbecue. Hubby had to stay at home because he's not well. We're not sure if it's the second vaccine he had on Thursday that's made him poorly, but he wasn't very well. He was not happy because he loves a good barbecue. Well, you're allowed to fall asleep, Mum. You've had a busy afternoon, busy day, to be fair, haven't you? So this time I'm going to glue a few, and then I'm going to dimensional a few. So let's just get our base line stalks in. So let's put a bit of glue on here. Hang on. We're a bit bunged up. I left it open a little bit too long the other day and it needs a good clean now. There we are. We're on fire again now. Right. So I'm going to put that like that so the leaves can still come up. This one is going to go there. I'm happy with the gap at the bottom this time. I think it might be the bricks that are making me feel a bit happier about it. So a little bit of glue on the bottom, but I think I might put glue on the bottom, dimension, too close to the edge, Wendy, you can see it. Not quite so, there we go. So glue on the bottom to stick it to the leaf, but a dimensional at the top to pop it off the card. And then this one is going to go, is it there? Because I don't know if it's, yep. So again, I'm going to put a dimensional on the flower and glue on the stem. Like so. And then a bit of glue, dimensionally. Up there. And actually, I think I might put that in there and just glue it. Like so. Now I was going to put the sentiment across the top and I've kind of filled the space. So this time we are going to go with may your day be filled with good things. That sounds pretty awesome to me. And we're going to go with, oh, evening evergreen. Oh, any excuse to use it to stamp a sentiment. I mean, you could just use black, but I mean, if you could use a evening evergreen, you just got to do it, haven't you? There we go. I will clean them after. So where did I put my Tasteful label dies? I love these because they come in handy for all sorts. So, oop, that'll fit in there. Perfecto. A quick choppy chop. I say quick. It's never quick when I do it because I'm always getting it always moves when I go to line it up. I get it nice and straight, and then as I take my finger away, I've always got glue on my finger. There we go. Right. Well, I threw the die on the floor, but it's alright because I've still got the sentiment. So, maybe we could make it look like it's a tag on the flower. You know, like a card. You get a card stuck in with your flowers. I know, the cork is beautiful, honestly. I need to think of more things to do with it. Or maybe I stuck that too high, didn't I? Never mind. It's all right. As long as you can read it. Which is about there, maybe. Oh, dear. I do these things to myself. Will that come off? Without ripping the paper. Slowly, slowly wins the race. Do I want it there? I want to be able to see it. Oh, let's tuck it over that. There we go. Oh, and it still doesn't fit. Or does it fit there? No, it's too much on one side of the card. Oh, goodness me. See? Make cards all the time and still struggle. There we go. Oh, that'll be all right there, won't it? And I'm just going to glue it on because I've got the basket up on dimensionals. Oh, I think this is a scrap of non-Stampin' Up paper. I don't know where this has come from. It's got a texture to it. I know. The messages just do not come through quick enough, you know. So maybe it needs a couple or three of these. What are they called? These will be in the mini catalogue. These are matte decorative dots. And I'm not very good at picking these up. I think shiny works for me. Non-shiny, not so much. So I'm then going to have one there, one there, and a nice light one the other side. I think that's it. That'll be Fandabby-Dozy. And it's only 9:15. Okay. Oh, I worked out these were sticky sequins. When I put the right glasses on, I could see what I was doing. Okay. Let me just see if I can find the other card I made, because you know when you're like make cards and then you're like, oh, I really love it, and then you do the cards after and they're never quite the same. Oh, and I'll show you two cards I've made with some new products. No, couldn't honestly even tell you where I've put it, because it isn't up there and it isn't there. But this one is the cupcakes from the Measure of Love stamp set in the main catalogue. But this is the classic cloche, which is going to be in the new mini for Christmas. But I looked at it and thought, oh, cupcakes, they'll fit in there. And then this piece here, the plate part, is in there, and I'm assuming that's what you use it for. And then all I did was I embossed a piece of white cardstock with bark folder, and I cut it into the shape of a plate stand, so it made it into a stand for it. And this is very appropriate to Elsie today, because we were running late getting to the barbecue as well, and she was quite hangry. But that's the two we've made tonight. I cannot, you know, I seriously do not know. Or have I actually already? I might have already given it away. Now I think about it. I think a teacher's got it. Typical, isn't it? I'm just going to have one more check. causing a riot over here. Oh, I can't wait to use them. I really, you know, I don't want to use too many products before you all get the chance to actually have them, because it's like teasing, isn't it? And that's not fair. Got embossing folders everywhere here, but not the card that I want to show you. So yeah, I'm assuming that I must have given it, because we wrote quite a lot of cards. So yeah, so maybe we'll have an early night tonight. But this one, the basket on the other one, it cut it out, all the little pieces as well. It was so lovely. Hi, Raylene. So there we go. So this is a Christmas, in the Christmas section of the main catalogue. And it is seasonal basket dies. Obviously the big leaf is missing because I've only just cut it out. Wherever it's gone. So that's that. And then the stamp set is, oh my goodness, oh there's the that's the sticky one, which should be there. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different leaves and a stem, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different flowers, and there's centered dottage for the flowers, and there's basket. So it is a really nice set, and yeah, you know, you can use it for any time of the year. I'm gonna have a play with this flower, because I know there's more I can do with that. But there we go. If you haven't got a demonstrator and you live in the UK, if you would like a catalogue, just let me know and I will send you one out. And I'll also send you out a mini catalogue and a celebration catalogue. So I did make a sheep card, but that has definitely been given to a teacher, because if I remember rightly, she's a farmer's wife living in Wales. You know, you've got to have a card with sheep. So yeah, so she's had that one, so I can't show you that one, but I'll do a demo on how I made that one anyway. I just like to have a play when I get new things. So the cork will be available in the new mini catalogue as well, but these papers are from the Bloom, I think they're both from Bloom Where You're Planted. So there we go. Right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Thank you so much. Goodbye.